you please break up with your husband? How much longer do I have to wait?
What?
You need to release him as soon as possible. You're an old lady and you've been clinging to him. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Just hurry up and break up with him.
I'm sorry. I think you're sending these texts to the wrong person.
What?
I'll just pretend that I didn't see anything. Please double check who you're sending these messages to. Have a great day.
Hold on a second. You're Julia, right? You're Nathan's wife, Julia, right?
Huh? How do you know our names?
See, I knew I was texting the right number. I've been talking to you this entire time, you greedy hag.
Greedy hag? Hold on a second. So, you've been talking to me about what?
I said it from the very beginning. You need to hurry up and break up with your husband. I'm telling you to file a divorce from Nathan as soon as possible.
What's going on? This is out of nowhere. Why do I deserve to have a stranger like you tell me that?
There's only one reason. Why anyone would tell you to break up with your husband. I'm in a relationship with your husband.
What?
So now, my pleasure to meet you, Mrs. Wifey. My name is Michelle, and I'm Nathan's girlfriend. It's been 2 years since I started my relationship with Nathan.
2 years?
That's right. I've been waiting for 2 years to finally marry him, so I need you to break up with him. Nathan has been telling me that he can't wait until he marries me too.
Hold on a second. Let me organize the facts. So you're saying that you're in a relationship with Nathan, knowing that he's a married man?
Yes, of course. He never hides anything from me.
You're kidding. So you went out with him knowing that he had a wife, and now you're telling me to break up with him?
What's wrong with that? I just want to be with my love. I want to be his wife and support him as the CEO's wife.
CEO's wife?
Julia, I know why you'd refuse to break up with him. Being the CEO's wife is a wonderful title, isn't it? I'm sure you don't want to lose that title. And also the luxurious lifestyle that you get to live as the CEO's wife.
What?
But soon enough, I'll be taking that title and the lifestyle from you. You're going to become a pathetic divorced hag whose husband got stolen.
Hold on a second. What the heck is your problem? You slept with someone else's husband. And how do you even stay so shameless?
What?
Do you realize the position you're in? You had an affair with a married man. And you have to be responsible for it. Do you understand?
Responsible? Are you going to be claiming compensation from me?
That's right. And yet, you're shamelessly reaching out to me, knowing that I'm his wife. Don't you think that you might get sued?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wifey. I'm not afraid of getting sued.
What?
I'm ready to compensate anything, and that's why I'm demanding you to break up with him.
Does that mean you have the compensation ready?
Yep, that's right. So please hurry up and break up with Nathan. Me?
Really?
I met him at my work, too. I'm not allowed to be in love with my customers, but I made an exception for myself since he's a CEO. All my colleagues are getting married to a rich man at the end of the day, too.
So, you chose my husband.
He's kind, he's handsome, and most importantly, he's the CEO. I'll never find a perfect man like him, so I'm going to be his wife no matter what it takes. So please, break up with your husband for the 100K compensation. I'm the one who's going to be the CEO's wife.
I'm the boss.
Huh?
It's fine if you're going to become the CEO's wife, but please make sure you watch your mouth and your demeanor moving forward.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Are you saying that you're the boss? CEO doesn't have a boss. CEO is supposed to be at the top of the company.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure, he's currently the CEO, but my husband used to work under me in the past, so it still goes the same way to this date.
What? Are you saying that you're Nathan's boss?
Nathan and I met at work before we got married. I've been successful with my work and I climbed the ladder after we got married, but Nathan's performance declined and he ended up taking a demotion. So that's how I ended up becoming his boss, but since he couldn't stand that, he decided to start his own business after quitting.
What? Really?
But because he started his business without putting much thought into it, he didn't get much work. So he's using my connections so his former workplace would place work orders as the subcontractor.
What?
So he's the CEO, but the actual professional relationship I have with him is that he's still my subordinate. He still makes a lot of mistakes as the subcontractor. I've been scolding him all the time about it.
Wait, hold on a second. Wait, let me organize my thoughts.
Sure, as much as you want.
Nathan runs his company, right? He said he has employees, too. I thought it was just a normal company.
Sure, he's an employer. He only has one employee. He doesn't even have the luxury to be spending
me because he doesn't have any business anymore.
Oh, so Nathan is trying to shut down his company.
Is he not getting any more business because of me? Did I make a mistake or anything?
No, David, it's for a completely different reason.
I'm sorry, Julia. I was actually the one who came up with the design that we submitted to your company. I did the final confirmation and everything on my own. If you decided to terminate your business with us because of what we provided this month, will you please think twice before you terminate the partnership?
What? Did you just say that you were the one who handled everything on your own?
Yes. My CEO said he's too busy handling the next work order, so he let me handle everything on my own for the first time. But I'm sorry. I never thought I'd end up letting our partnership end.
Hold on a second. You're kidding. Did Nathan really say that? I can't believe he was making you handle all the work.
I'm willing to fix any mistakes if needed. So please, will you please give us another chance? I didn't have any experience in this industry, and I don't think anyone will be willing to hire me.
Calm down, David. We ended our partnership, but you weren't involved with the reason. As a fact, we were very satisfied with what you provided this month. If anything, that was the best work that was done from you guys.
What?
To tell you the truth, Nathan and I decided to break up. You know, I told you that Nathan's girlfriend reached out to me, right?
What? I had no idea!
He's getting work from his wife's company as the subcontractor, and he chose to cheat on that wife.
He's such a failure, and I'm never going to marry a guy like him. I was deceived. I'm a victim.
You're calling yourself the victim after having an affair with my husband?
That's right. I thought I'd be the winner if I get to marry Nathan, but now he doesn't even have a job. He fired his employee, and he shut down his business. I know that I'll lead an unhappy life if I were to marry a guy like him.
Ah, I'm surprised that you noticed.
Stop making a fool out of me. So, I'm not going to pay you compensation. You can have him back, so just pretend that the affair never happened.
I can't do that. We already filed for divorce. You're going to be paying compensation as you promised. You're the one who offered to pay $100K.
What? I don't care. It was just a text message conversation, and it's like a verbal agreement. It's not like anything is going to happen to me, even if I were to break that promise.
What did you just say?
I'm never going to pay you $100K to compensate. It's not like I signed an oath or anything. That verbal agreement doesn't stand.
I'm sorry, but even if it was a text conversation, the somewhere, according to what I heard. David, on the other hand, who I headhunted from Nathan's company, is meticulous and quick with his tasks. He's been very helpful as a new addition to my team.
Sis, I'm so sorry about today. It's Mom's funeral, and I'm sorry that I can't be there when I'm her son.
You don't have to apologize about it. You're currently working outside the country. I understand how challenging it can get to come back here all of a sudden.
But I feel bad.
Don't worry about it. Mom didn't have too many relatives living in this area, so I'll be able to handle it on my own. You don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, you know what? I can't go, but Samantha said she'll come help you.
Samantha? Really?
Yeah, she says she'll be there on my behalf to help you out. She also said that I won't have to worry about flying back and I can continue to focus on work. So, she's offering her help. She said she'll ask her parents to take care of our children.
What? I'm honestly glad to hear she's offering, but I'm not so sure. She doesn't really know any of our relatives. I feel like it's going to be a boring funeral for her.
I told her that she didn't have to go out of her way to be there, but you've been taking care of Mom all along since you lived with her, right? She says she wants to at least help you with the funeral since we haven't been able to help you much.
Oh, how kind of her. It wasn't easy taking care of everything on my own. Having Samantha help me out will be extremely appreciated.
The best case scenario would have been for me to be there at the funeral, but when I fly back, I'll visit her grave first thing before I do anything else. I'll make sure I pitch in extra for the funeral costs too. If anything, I'll pay for about 80% of the cost.
Thanks, Cody. I think I'll take your kindness and Samantha's. Anyway, I need to go to the funeral hall. I'll talk to you later, Cody.
Okay, thanks again for taking care of Mom's funeral.
Samantha? Cody told me. He said you'll be helping me out with my mother's funeral.
What? Did Cody reach out to you?
Yes, first thing in the morning. He apologized for not being able to be here, and that you'll be coming to help me out on his behalf.
I see.
So, are you going to come help me? The funeral already started, or rather, it's almost already over.
I'm sorry, Nicole. My child started getting fussy when we were about to leave. It seems like he's feeling unwell, too.
Oh, really? In that case, I understand if you can't make it.
But I think he's feeling better now. I was about to head out right now. But I guess there's no point. The funeral is almost over. I'm sorry, but I'll just stay home for the day.
What? So were you planning to be here? Oh, thank God. I'll be waiting for you to get here.
What?
Once the ceremony is over, it'll be the send-off, and the cremation will happen after that. And then, I think we have to pick up the remains. There's still a lot going on after the funeral, so I'd like you to be here.
What? Really?
There are a lot more of my mother's friends who came here than I thought. I've been everywhere arranging the transport and greeting everyone, but I'm so glad that you're going to be here. Thank you so much.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, Nicole. I think my child has a fever again.
What?
Oh no! I was about to head out right now. But I never thought my child would end up with a fever. We'll stay home and see how things go. I'll be there if it seems like I can show up.
What? Does he have a fever again?
Kids are like that. Since you're still single and you don't have a kid, I don't think you'll understand.
What?
So, I'm sorry. I don't think I can leave my house anytime soon. Oh, but I wish I could go, though. As Cody's wife, I wanted to help you.
Samantha?
Oh no, my kid is shouting that he wants to go to the bathroom. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Nicole! Oh, I'm so sorry about yesterday. For not being able to help you with the funeral. Every time I tried to leave, my kid was getting a fever for some reason.
Well, I guess you didn't really have a choice. Anyway, I'm a little busy right now. Have a good day.
Hold on a second, Nicole. I'd like to help you with something.
What?
I ended up missing the funeral yesterday. So I can perhaps help you organize her belongings.
What? Organize her belongings?
Yes, since the funeral was done yesterday, the next would be to organize her belongings, right? I don't mind helping with that.
Thanks. I appreciate the gesture, but I'll be fine. There isn't anything that I want you to help with.
Oh, please, let me help you. I've been watching YouTube videos and reading books since yesterday about organizing a deceased person's belongings.
What?
Cody has always told me. Their mother didn't have too much in her savings, right?
I guess. She had Alzheimer's since a few years ago, and we had to spend a lot for her caregivers, too. We were spending from her savings and Social Security earnings, so she doesn't have much assets left.
She didn't even have a car, right?
Yes, since she was getting old, it wasn't safe for her to continue driving, and that was when we decided to sell her car.
So that must mean the house and the land will be the only assets, right? Okay. Cody and I will be taking that house then.
What?
So, when will you be able to move out? I'd like you to move out as early as possible.
What is this about?
I'm talking about the inheritance. My children and I will be moving in right away. So, make sure you gather your belongings and move out by then.
Hold on a second, Samantha. What is this all of a sudden? Are you telling me to move out because you want to take the house?
You're single and you're on your own. Now that your mother has passed away and you don't have to take care of her, I don't believe you need to live in such a big house. You should let our family take that house since we have small children.
What?
Living in a leased apartment, it feels tight to raise 2 children. I wish we could build a standalone house soon, but I don't even know when Cody will get back in the country. So, I think it's best if we move into that house.
Is that what my brother said? Does Cody agree with you?
I'll talk to Cody on my end later on, but I'm sure he'll understand.
What?
So hurry up and move out. This is for the sake of your beloved niece and nephew.
Let me just mention that this house is quite old. Are you sure you want to live in this house?
I don't mind that at all. As long as we have children, any house will end up getting damaged.
I have a lot on my mind right now, but can I start by asking you a question? If you guys take the house and the land, what exactly will I be inheriting?
Huh? You're not inheriting anything.
What?
You have a lot of great memories with your mother, right? You can consider that your inheritance.
So, the memories are what I'm inheriting?
Yes, you've lived with her all along. Unlike Cody, who works all alone outside the country, you have a lot of memories with your mother, right?
Huh?
I think that's wonderful. So, that's the inheritance. It's a priceless asset.
Hold on a second. Are you saying that my days struggling to take care of her is the only asset that I get to inherit?
Yes! So, please move out of that house. We're already ready to move in.
Oh my goodness.
Just calm down and think about it. I have 2 super energetic kids. On the other hand, you're single, living all alone. Don't you think that house is way too big for you to live in by yourself?
But then, I grew up in that house. Also, you're telling me that my only inheritance is my memories. And that I should be fine with that because I got to spend time with my mother. Don't you think you're being ridiculous? It's not like I wanted to take care of her as I lived with her.
What? Really?
My brother works outside the country, and you have 2 kids, so you already have a lot on your plate. Mom insisted that she lived in that house until her last moment. So I had no choice but to live with her as I took care of her. I ultimately took care of everything at the funeral yesterday, too. And you can't just say those things to me.
But we never asked you to take care of her. You just read the room on your own.
What?
Besides, even about yesterday's funeral, you said you understand if my kid was getting sick. You said it couldn't be helped. You were just choosing to take all the burden, and you can't be expecting us to be grateful at this point.
What did you just say?
You can just say that this can't be helped like you usually do and just give up the house. We deserve to inherit the house because we have kids. We want you out of the house as soon as possible.
Sure, we're demolishing the house tomorrow.
Huh?
I'm starting to get a headache. Anyway, I'm going to gather my belongings without you telling me I was going to move out of that house.
Hold on a second. Did you just say you're demolishing the house?
Did you say you wanted the house and the land? There's nothing you can do about the house because we're already demolishing it, but once it becomes a vacant land, you can live there in a tent or something.
What?
Until my brother flies back the next time, I'll just have the land registered under my name. But if you want to live there in a tent, I'll just look the other way.
I need you to explain what's going on. What do you mean by demolishing it? Are you getting rid of that house? Cody never told me that you guys were going to do that.
I reached out to Cody about it not too long ago. We're demolishing the house as my mother stated on her will.
What? A will?
Cody was surprised about it too. But he agreed with my decision after seeing the picture of her will.
A will? What's going on? Was she asking to demolish her house after her passing? Just who would ever write that on her will?
I don't know what to tell her. That's what she wrote. She has a lot of memories in that house, so she wanted it gone as she passed away.
What? That doesn't even make any sense. She wants it gone because she has a lot of memories. What does that even mean?
That house was built by my father, who used to be a carpenter, so she said she would hate the idea of having others renovate it after her passing. She said she wanted it to become vacant land rather than letting that happen, and she said that we could build a house there the way we want.
Oh my goodness.
You would understand how she feels, right? You can't easily give up something you cherish, can you?
But then, you're demolishing the house tomorrow, right? Does that mean you were prepared to do this?
Well, it seems like my mother had spoken to the vendor before her passing. She made sure that they'd be alerted when she passed away, and the vendor reached out to me yesterday around noon.
Yesterday around noon?
If you chose to be at my mother's funeral, I probably had the chance to talk to you in person, but since no one was around, I decided on my own. I told them to please take care of it all at the earliest chance.
And so, that's tomorrow.
That's right. They said they could be here tomorrow. I tend to procrastinate a lot, so I thought I might as well ask them to take care of it now.
Oh my goodness, you're lying. This can't be possible. Can't you cancel the demolition?
We're not canceling it. I'm going to make sure we fulfill my mother's will. This is something that Cody agrees on.
Oh my goodness!
I already told you that you can live in a tent at the vacant land, and I'm sure your children will be excited. You guys will get to camp out every day.
What?
Anyway, I need to get ready to move out, so I'll talk to you later. I'm so glad that I've been a minimalist for a few years now.
Sis, I'm sorry about the things Samantha said to you. She told me about your conversation with her. She was demanding the house, right? And she said something about your only inheritance being the memories you had with Mom?
I never knew Samantha was like that, but
I'm surprised too. She's like a completely different person.
seeing how she decided to talk to you about it, I'm assuming she asked you to convince me, right? Samantha hasn't given up, has she?
Well, I lectured her about it. I told her that we're fulfilling the will, and she finally agreed to it.
Okay, I'm glad.
It's just that I need your help. Will you please talk to her and find out why she insisted on moving into that house? I've been asking her, but she's not giving me a straight answer.
I was curious about that too. She said she didn't mind how old the house was. She wanted to move in as soon as possible.
She said that I wouldn't understand her even if she were to explain, and also that I wasn't entitled to say anything when I'm outside the country. She wouldn't tell me no matter how many times I asked.
I've been bothered too. I guess I'll talk to her when things settle down. If there's a reasonable situation, maybe I need to help her as her sister-in-law.
Thanks, sis. I'll try my best to get my work settled so I can fly back as soon as possible. I'll get to be back by the end of the month at the earliest.
Really? I'll be looking forward to having you back. You need to visit Mom's grave.
Oh, please, Nicole. Please don't demolish the house. And please let us live in that house, or else we don't have a place to live.
Huh? What's going on?
I don't think I have a choice to keep it a secret from you, but I'm hated really badly at the region that I currently live in. All my friends cut ties with me.
What? Everyone in the region? What did you do to deserve that?
You can't tell Cody about this, but I ended up having an affair with my friend's husband.
What?
And all my friends found out about it, and the entire town ended up finding out about it. I can't possibly live in this town.
Hold on, Samantha. Did you say you had an affair? Don't you realize that you have a husband and 2 children?
You don't get it because you're single. You have no idea how hard it is to raise 2 kids when my husband is away. Anyone would end up having an affair.
What?
Cody sends extra living cost budget for us. So I've been saving that money up to compensate for the affair, but my friend, the wife, said,
I planned on having you compensate double of what I charged, but I'll only have you pay half. And in exchange, I want you to leave this town. Was that why you wanted to live in that house?
And that was when I was told that your mother passed away, and to be honest, I thought it was a great opportunity. I thought you'd be willing to save us, so please, I don't have any other choice but to live in that house.
By the way, what exactly were you planning on telling Cody? You couldn't have moved into that house without even explaining anything. He would have been surprised.
I could have just said that you were kind enough to give up the house because you're single, or something in that nature, just so I could persuade him.
Excuse me?
I won't tell you to move out anymore. I don't mind if we live together, so please, please don't demolish that house. Please let us take that house as our next home.
As I already said, we can't do that. Also, I went ahead and sent Cody the screenshots of this entire conversation.
What?
Text messages are so convenient. You could transfer conversations so easily.
You're kidding! I asked you not to tell Cody!
I didn't say anything. I just transferred the conversation. You never said I wasn't allowed to take screenshots.
What?
I'll leave the rest up to you and Cody. I'm busy because I need to move out before they come demolish the house. Goodbye. Although Cody planned on flying back by the end of the month, he ended up settling his job and flew back immediately. Samantha was demanded to sign the divorce application right away, and she was sent back to her parents' house. However, her parents had lived with her brother and his wife in that house. I heard she currently doesn't have a place in the house, given that she was returned because of an affair she had. My brother got all parental rights over his children. He plans on taking them with him outside the country. By the way, I sold the vacant land after demolishing the house, and Cody and I split the money evenly by half. However, my brother said,
I want to pay you for the entire funeral cost and also an inconvenience fee. I'm sorry that my ex-wife acted up when we were mourning Mom.
He ultimately gave me all of his share from the inheritance.
I filed the divorce papers for you. Dad and I did it together.
What? What do you mean suddenly?
I said Dad and I filed your divorce papers for you. Can't you understand such a simple explanation? Just like someone with no education, your head is completely empty.
Emma, you've been saying things like that lately, but those aren't words you should say to people. I've told you that many times, haven't I?
What are you talking about? I'm just stating facts. You always get so sensitive when people tell the truth about you.
Facts. Whether it's fact or not, there are words you can say to people and words you can't. You're about to graduate junior high school, so you should understand that, right? It's not about education or anything like that. It's about being a decent human being. I raised you to be kind and respectful to others.
Well, nothing a junior high school graduate says affects me. Why should I listen to someone who didn't even go to school? You're not exactly a role model for success.
A junior high school graduate?
Dad told me that you're a junior high school graduate with no education. He said I shouldn't end up like you.
Did your father really say that? Those exact words?
He said you're an uneducated idiot who doesn't know anything, but you really are inefficient.
Inefficient? What do you mean by that?
I mean, you never cook what I want to eat. It's always just reheated frozen food. Other moms make fresh meals every day. My friends' moms actually care about what their kids want. But you just throw whatever in the microwave and call it dinner.
That's because I work full-time, too, so if I'm going to handle all the housework, I have to use meals I prep on weekends. And what you want to eat is usually fried food anyway. I'm trying to make nutritionally balanced meals. I spend my Sundays preparing nutritious meals for the whole week. I'm trying to take care of your health, not just give you what you want.
Not being able to read what your kid wants and cook accordingly is just incompetent. A good mom would figure out how to balance nutrition and taste, but you take the lazy way out every time.
Listen. If you think that way, you could help with housework or do things around the house, then I'd have more time and could cook from scratch every day. You and your father never do anything around the house. You just complain. I handle everything. Cooking, cleaning, laundry, grocery shopping, and I still work 40 hours a week. Maybe if I had some support, things could be different.
What? You're blaming other people? That's so typical of you. Not thinking of solutions yourself and blaming others is seriously incompetent. Take some responsibility for once. Junior high school graduates are really something. Always making excuses instead of just doing better. Dad was right to divorce someone like you.
Speaking of which, you said you filed divorce papers. I haven't heard anything about this. I never signed anything either. How exactly did this happen?
I signed for you. Like I said, Dad and I filed it together. We figured you'd just drag your feet and make it difficult, so we took care of it ourselves.
Are you serious? Emma, do you understand what you're saying?
Dead serious. The paperwork is already submitted. It's done.
I need to talk to your father. Steve, what is this all about? You filed divorce papers? With our daughter forging my signature!
So Emma told you?
Why would our daughter forge my signature on divorce papers and file them with you? You're creating a situation that wouldn't even happen in a bad soap opera. Do you understand what you've done?
But Emma begged me to do it. She was really insistent about it.
Begged you? What do you mean?
To divorce you. Said she couldn't take living like this anymore.
Emma said that? Our daughter said she wanted me gone?
She said having you as a mother makes her future look bleak, so get divorced and let's start a new life together. When my cute daughter says something like that, I had to say okay, right?
Do you understand what you're doing? Forging signatures on divorce papers is document fraud. You made our daughter do that? You involved our child in breaking the law.
But it's what she wanted, so what choice did I have? I'm just being a good father. I'm putting her needs first.
About a year ago, when she started being defiant and rebellious toward me, I thought it was just typical teenage rebellion. But you've been telling her that I'm a junior high school graduate and uneducated, haven't you? You've been poisoning her against me.
I just said you were incompetent.
Incompetent? How am I incompetent?
Well, isn't it true? Look at the facts. Even though you work full-time, your salary is lower than mine, and you haven't been promoted. That speaks for itself.
That's because no one helps with housework, so I can't work overtime. And when I'm selected for important projects, I have to decline. I've turned down 3 promotions because I'm the only one handling everything at home. I can't travel for business or work late because I have to cook dinner and help Emma with homework.
That's what makes you incompetent. You can't balance everything properly. Housework is women's work, so you should be able to handle both work and housework easily. It's what women are naturally good at. Even my company's CEO does housework, and he's famous for being a devoted husband.
I know that.
If a male CEO can handle both housework and work, why can't you? He runs a successful company and keeps a perfect home. That proves you're incompetent, right?
That CEO shares housework with his wife. He doesn't do all the housework alone. Plus, they appropriately hire help and use cleaning services. They're smart about it. They have a housekeeper, a meal delivery service, and a nanny. Don't compare us to them.
Anyway, you're useless now. Emma's old enough to take care of herself. Emma and I don't need you anymore, so we're staying divorced. We've outgrown you.
Don't need me? After everything I've done for this family?
So start packing your stuff. Emma's a junior high school student targeting a nearby private girls' high school, so it would be sad to make her move and change environments, right? She has her whole future ahead of her. She shouldn't have to suffer because of your failures.
I understand. I never realized how little you cared about the house or me. Fine, let's get divorced.
But we're already divorced! The papers are filed and processed! You really are stupid!
So, you're taking custody of Emma? You want full responsibility for raising her?
It's what Emma really wanted. She specifically asked to stay with me, said she'd be happier that way.
I don't plan on visiting or anything, so I'll leave Emma's care to you from now on, since that's what you both apparently want.
You better pay child support, though, as her mother. Just because you're not living here doesn't mean you're off the hook financially.
I'll consult with a lawyer about that. I want to research the going rates. I want to make sure everything is done properly and legally.
Pay it all at once. I don't want to deal with monthly payments. I'll keep this chat until you finish paying.
Moving takes a lot of preparation, so I'll be staying in the house for a while. I need time to find a place and pack all my belongings.
You have 2 weeks. That's more than enough time.
I didn't want to use my vacation days, but I guess I'll have to. I'll get it done quickly.
Hey, old lady, the divorce papers were filed and the divorce is finalized, but you're still not leaving? What are you waiting for?
When an adult moves, it's a big undertaking. I've lived in this house for over 10 years. There are so many things and belongings to sort through.
I figured you'd say that, so I packed up your stuff and put it outside. Saved you the trouble.
You put it outside? Emma, some of those things are fragile and valuable.
I want you gone quickly, so I did one last favor for you as your daughter. Consider it my final act of kindness. You're waiting for Dad to give in, aren't you?
Huh?
You're waiting for Dad to give in and say you can live together, right? That's the kind of stupid thing an uneducated person would think. Like he's going to change his mind and take you back. But Dad's not going to forgive you that easily. He's done with you, for good.
That's not what I was thinking. I'm just trying to handle this transition responsibly.
You seem really clueless, so I'll teach you something to help you want to move out faster, since you're too dense to figure it out yourself.
What?
Dad already has someone new. I already have a new mom, so there's no place for you. We need to welcome the new mom quickly, so get lost, you uneducated woman. You're seriously in the way.
A new mom? What are you talking about? What do you mean, new mom?
I'm saying Dad's having an affair.
An affair? For how long?
Seriously, stupid people can't even notice things like this. It's been so obvious. About a year ago, I think, I saw Dad walking with a young pretty woman after club activities, and when I asked who she was, Dad told me she was going to be my new mom, said I was mature enough to understand.
So, your attitude changed. It wasn't teenage rebellion. It was because you knew about the affair. Everything makes sense now. The sudden hostility, the disrespect.
After listening to Dad's stories, I thought the new mom would be better than someone uneducated like you, so I decided to help Dad.
So you were helping with the affair? My own daughter was helping her father cheat on me?
All those times I said Dad and I went shopping or had fun on weekends, that was all lies. I got spending money from Dad and hung out with friends while Dad was with his affair partner. It was the perfect arrangement for everyone, except you, obviously.
I can't believe this. While I was home doing housework, thinking you two were bonding,
I helped create alibis for him, and you seriously didn't notice anything. You're so stupid, it was hilarious. We were laughing about how clueless you were.
So, while I was doing housework on weekends, you two were betraying me. I was so happy thinking you and your father were spending quality time together.
You get fooled because you're uneducated. Smart people would have figured it out immediately. The new mom is highly educated. She graduated from a prestigious private university, won a beauty contest, and was even scouted by a talent agency. She's basically perfect. Having someone like that as mom would be so cool to brag about. My friends would be so jealous.
Is this affair partner someone from your father's company? Someone he works with every day?
Yeah, I think he said she was a junior colleague in his department.
I see. So this has been going on right under my nose at his workplace.
Well, I can't change my DNA, so I'll give up on that. But at least I thought it would be better to have the new mom help me study for high school entrance exams, so I helped push for the divorce. She's smart enough to actually help me succeed, not like you who can barely help with basic homework.
Now I understand. Your father and I discussed it, and he's taking custody of you. You got exactly what you wanted.
Well, that's obvious. Even if you ask for visitation rights later, I won't meet with you. I don't want to catch your stupidity. I don't want to be in the same space as you because stupidity might be contagious. So get out quickly, you junior high school graduate loser.
Actually, your father is the junior high school graduate.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh my, didn't that simple explanation get through to you? That's strange. I summarized the key points so even a junior high school student could understand that your father is the junior high school graduate.
Wait a minute, there's no way Dad's a junior high school graduate. Don't lie about Dad just because you're a junior high school graduate.
He's the one who's been lying. He failed his college entrance exams and gave up on higher education because of the setback. He's had an education complex since we met, but lying to his own daughter about my education, that's really taking it too far. I'm a college graduate.
Dad's a junior high school graduate and you're a college graduate? Dad was lying, but he always talks about how smart he is.
Sorry to interrupt while you were saying you don't want to breathe the same air as someone uneducated, but from now on, you'll be living with your father, so you'll be breathing the same air all the time. I hope stupidity really isn't contagious for your sake.
Wait, you being a college graduate, it's probably some bottom-tier school, right? Like a community college or something. It has to be.
Do you really want to look down on your own mother that much? Do you want to feel superior that badly?
It's a bottom-tier university, right? Right? Tell me it's not a good school.
I graduated from a state university in the city. It's actually quite well regarded.
That's a lie! Dad said you don't even have a college degree. That's why even working full-time you make less than him. He said you're stuck in low-level jobs because you're uneducated.
That's because I prioritized home duties, so I turned down raises and promotions. I thought I'd do that until you finished junior high school. I wanted to be available for you. No one helps with housework, and even though he says my salary is low, it's only about $500 less annually. Basically, margin of error.
Only $500? That's basically the same.
He has an education complex, so he wanted to maintain his pride by making more than me. But despite working more overtime than me while I prioritize housework, he barely makes more than me. I wonder what that says. I could have been making significantly more if I'd accepted those promotions, but I thought family came first.
Dad's a junior high school graduate, so all those times he called you stupid.
I used vacation days and took this whole week off, so I'll be out of the house by the end of the week. Don't worry. You packed up my stuff for me, I hear. You go ahead and welcome your new mom from that prestigious private university.
I know that! You don't need to tell me! Anyway, the new mom is a beauty contest winner from a prestigious private university, so she's better than you. And even if Dad has less education, he works for a super famous company, so it's fine. That makes up for it.
I'm glad you're clinging to your father. Keep it up and don't leave his side until the end.
Hey, what's going on? Why is the house being torn down? Just when it got comfortable with you gone, stop trying to get Dad's attention back with harassment. This is so pathetic.
It's not harassment. The house is in my name, so I decided to tear it down. It's my property to do with as I please.
In your name? What do you mean? The house belongs to our family. You can't just destroy it.
My father gave me this house when I was single. The land and building originally belonged to my family. We renovated it for us to live in. I put my own money into renovating it for our family.
But Grandpa's house is in a different location.
He moved to a different location and gave me this house. It was my inheritance. Since the land and house were given to me while I was single, they're in my name. I can do whatever I want with my own property, right?
That's a lie.
Oh, by the way, I heard that when people have affairs, their thinking ability drastically decreases. So he probably forgot that this is my house and that the CEO of the company he works for is my uncle.
What? Uncle? What uncle?
We rarely interacted with my relatives because we didn't like family gatherings, and my uncle is busy, so you only met him when you were very little. But the CEO of the company your father works for is my uncle, and the person at the top of the entire corporate group is my father.
Grandpa? Grandpa owns Dad's company.
I heard from my uncle, so it's certain. Both Steve and his affair partner have been fired, effective immediately.
Why? He can't just get fired.
They were embezzling money to fund their affair. They settled on firing them with the understanding that they'd use their severance pay to cover the embezzled amount. My uncle was quite generous, actually.
Wait, the house is gone, and Dad and new mom both lost their jobs? How are we supposed to live?
That's right. Your perfect new family is off to quite a start.
I'm supposed to go to private girls' high school. Entrance fees, uniforms, that costs money.
I wonder if those two have the ability to pay. Private school is quite expensive.
Child support! You have to pay me child support, right? You're legally obligated.
I consulted with a lawyer about that and talked to your father just yesterday.
You're obligated to pay child support until I'm an adult. That's the law.
No, I'm not. Not in this case.
Why not? That doesn't make sense.
I investigated his affair thoroughly. Well, in the process, I found out about the embezzlement too, so I told my uncle. But the affair had been going on for 3 years. 3 years of lying to my face every day. Considering the length of the affair and that he planned to hide it until you exposed it, I had the child support and alimony amounts set equal and canceled each other out. As for property division, we agreed that we'd each keep our own savings.
So what about Dad's savings? He must have money saved up from working all these years.
He spent all his money playing around with his affair partner and then started stealing company money, so he probably doesn't have any savings left.
No way! There has to be something left.
Of course, I'm demanding compensation from the affair partner too. She participated in destroying a marriage, so she owes me damages. I don't know what those two will do now, but you work hard on clinging to your father. You made your choice.
Mom, I want to come with you. Please, take me with you.
Do you think that's going to work at this point, after everything you said and did?
I'll help with housework from now on, so let me stay with you. I'll cook dinner and clean and do laundry. No, Mom, let's live together, just us two women. We can start over.
Sorry, but I can't feel unconditional love for you anymore. I don't find you as cute as I used to. You broke something that can't be fixed.
But I'm your only daughter. You can't just stop loving me. I'm still your child.
That's why I tried to treasure you, but I can't forget how you believed your father's word without any evidence and looked down on me and mocked me. You called me stupid, incompetent, uneducated. You said you didn't want to breathe the same air as me.
I'm really sorry about that. I was just repeating what Dad told me. Looking back now, Dad was just using me to hide his affair. I'm a victim who was used. I didn't know any better.
Don't play the victim now. Even if you were used, the fact remains that you were horrible to me, and those were your own choices. Even though you're still in school, a junior high school senior is old enough to think about other people and act accordingly. You chose cruelty over kindness.
Mom, please. I realize now how wrong I was. At least let me go to Grandpa's. My future is hopeless if I stay with Dad. He doesn't even have a job now.
You're the one who chose your father. You said you wanted to live with him. You said you already had a new mom.
Mom, I'm really sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. Please don't abandon me.
Oh, I should thank you for something before I go. There is one thing I'm grateful for.
Thank me?
For telling me about your father's affair and sharing various things I didn't know about. It made it easier for me to take action. Thank you. You gave me all the evidence I needed.
Because I talked, Dad got fired?
From now on, become someone who can think about others before speaking. Go out into society and learn various things. There is no one you should look down on. Maybe this experience will teach you some humility. Well then, take care.
Wait, Mom! Don't abandon your daughter! I need you!
Oh, right. The house demolition starts early next month, so move out by the end of this month. The construction crew will be here whether you're ready or not.
Move out? We don't have anywhere to go! Dad doesn't have money for a new place!
I'm divorced now and we have no relationship, so I'm going to focus on work for a while. I'm finally free to accept those promotions I turned down. Goodbye, Emma.
Mom, please come back. I'll help you from now on. I won't make fun of you anymore. I promise I'll be a good daughter. Mom, please don't abandon me.
My ex-husband and his affair partner were both fired and are now living in extreme poverty with Emma in an apartment far from the train station. Emma had to give up her dream school and attend a public high school, but due to their poor financial situation, she had to give up club activities, school trips, and hanging out with friends after school. She couldn't make friends easily and stopped going to school. Recently, at her father's desperate request, she started working part-time to help with living expenses.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.